I come from Moko. But remember, my father had about 10 girls with you know. And he used to carry them around, carry them. It's a big family, but probably 8, 7 or 8 girls and 3 or 4 boys. And then she started doing business for a certain time, and he used to do business in Richmond Park, Moko. And then out to Cedars. And then he take them and go to Sutton's. When they were building a train line coming through from Chapeltown.
Oh, we know the train line.
And the train line was what brought them there, because business activity going on in that area.
Yeah.
So they were there until after the train line was complete, and then they leave now and they go to K Valley. That's when my old man meet my mother, because they've gone to K Valley now, down the horse market and do business. So I saw my old man get to meet mother.
Okay.
And then we leave and go Kingston. And when my mother was in Kingston now, with me as a little boy, little baby, my uncle come and say, no. At the time my old man had drink rum every day. He out that sport every day. He have 10 girls out there. So he left his wife on the picnic when he got out. And they said, no, you have to come back. So he took her now and took her back to Moko.
Your uncle?
My uncle.
Oh.
My uncle was a young man those days, the youngest, the second to last, the second young.
To what you and your mommy?
My mother.
To Moko, yeah.
Back to Moko, see that's Moko.
Yeah.
And there we started business again. My mother and my grandfather started doing business there. Then the opportunity came when my uncle bought a property in Maypen. And she decided she would split now and leave my uncle again, leave my grandfather again.
Yeah.
Come to Maypen and started a place called Gibraltar Grocery. That's just a Joy Road from here. You know my block factories, if you know block factories. Virginal block factories. The building next to the block factory near Gibraltar. That is where she started first, in 1955. Yes, and then she bought the place where we are Domian houses right now. And we started, by the time she fixed up on 1961 also, she was there, 62, she was there doing business again, by herself this time, outside of her.
So how old I get that time, sir?
We're about 1949. Okay. 49. So at that time, 61, I was 49, 50. No, 60, I was 12.
Okay.
12, 13, 12.
So you never sell kuru too?
Sir,
no, we sell white rope and Dimijan.
Yeah.
We buy from. We used to buy it. My mother used to buy that now from Jerry Nephew. When you come to Dimijan.
Yeah,
you know Dimijan?
Big quad,
It's a big quart, man. It was like
quart,
4 or 5 quarts. No, more than that. More than a gallon.
I can't buy the
More than a gallon, man. It used to be about 2 or 3 gallons. You know, Dimijan, a big glass bottle. Wrap with
card.
No, it's not
basket.
Basket type. Yes, some kind of Dimijan. And in that now, used to the rum was not fit for consumption at that time. You have to add water. So
too strong.
Yeah, it was too strong. So they used to give us some kind of measure that if it floats, it gets to size. You know what? Just to know, you probably did, you know it.
Everyone?
If they float, you drop the thing inside there, and based on how high it floats and what level, it should level of alcohol inside there.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is how they used to determine what was fit for consumption.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know about that one there at all.
Yeah, man. That's how we used to measure it, because it used to come stronger than consumption levels.
I know about the wicker basket.
Same wicker type material is what it. That's it. Wrap the glass bottle.
Sir, please tell us about the man illegally making connection in the factory and running pipe out to the community. Yeah.
Well, listen, man, how much I know about that?
Please.
I only hear about it at our seat.
Yeah.
But Clarendon was known for making liquor. Money Musk and Yarmouth, primarily. So and known as Money Musk, the people who used to sell Bandolo liquor, contraband. So the same what we call Kulu or Jankrabati.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They used to run a pipe through and leave it outside, so people used to go and thief it at night time. Turn it on for inside, and that used to flood the market.
Yeah.
Everybody in that area sell Jankrabati.
Yeah.
That time, I mean, the people used to water it down. Some people would say, boy, this one sell good rum, or that Chinaman will sell good rum. You know, so you have to pick and choose where you come drink your white rum. But it was a big business down there. Big business. Lock up a few people, but police mix up with it, everybody mix up in it, so they used to go on.
It's a bird rum and the earth.
Well, that is another thing. They used to bury it behind it and ferment it and all that kind of stuff.
Because sometimes police know them are raid and they have it. So they come and raid them. Can see people do it?
Well, let me tell you something. The police have a history of this kind of behavior. I know it go on the same way. The ganja business police will mix up late. The rum business they mix up late.
Everything.
Yeah, right now, the biggest thing now is the traffic. Because I'm all at 1 million here right now. When them stop you, them find some little thing. I can tell you. I was driving to Kingston one morning, I see. And I was in Kingston going downtown. So I was on Slyport going down. But you know traffic snarl on Slyport. And you go to the traffic light. Policeman drive past my bro. No, I was resting on the seat like this. And my telephone was in my hand like this. And him stopped me. I said, do you know why I stopped you? I said, no, I'm not driving fast. He said, well, you use your telephone. I said, no, I was using my telephone. He said, but it was in your hand. I said, yes, you're true. That is here. I was here. I had it right here. So, not on myself. So I'm just here. And he gave me a ticket.
You have to give it?
Oh. Because he said, I'm supposed to have both hands by telephone on the steering wheel. So these are some of the things you know, mix up. So you guys like those, you find the money and get the ones that go on.
You have to have a separate man and a separate pocket.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Sir, bring back the conversation to where you had mentioned the horse and donkey market. Yeah, what that, sir?
Man, you put me on something because I'm not authority on the subject in the past. I have no authority. I want to hear about them.
Yeah.
K Valley was known for the horse market. Yes.
Sir,
it was well known.
Before you go, let me position your frame of mind in terms of reference. In terms of information, there are some things called, Chishma, you know, them call it data gap. That means between that way and that way, there's no information about it. So unless an oral history get recorded, nobody now can fit in and make sense of other ripples. You understand, sir? So like you call it a data gap. I mean that's a blank in the painting and you have to imagine what it was until you get.
Yes, but there is information out there about that, you know.
Yes, sir. No, sir. We just want your take. Sir. Yes,
my
sir.
own take.
Yes, sir.
I was the second, third, or fifth hand. You know much harder. So I can't tell you how definitive all these things go. I just know for a fact that there was in fact.
Thank you.
Well, I can't go. You can't watch much.
Horse market.
There was in fact a horse market down there. But them sell livestock in general.
There's no market still down there, no?
They still have the market down there. Yeah, man.
Right below the police station.
Well, right in the square because the police station is on top of the hill. So people used to come and trade them livestock.
Barter
Too. But people come here, you buy one and you want a pig or you want goat.
Yeah.
You know, and you have donkey, you know, and donkey you sell the donkey, you take your money buy goat.
This is in Olawa Square?
No man.
Where?
K Valley.
Oh, K Valley.
Valley.
Okay. I didn't think I know there, sir.
No man, K Valley, you know, I think about 3 or 4 parishes meet at K Valley, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is the drive through there.
Yeah, he used to drive through there.
Yeah, sorry.
Drive through there.
Yeah.
And him have enough people, him have friends and thing, you know.
Yeah.
Enough friends in pass and
Yeah.
You know
my friend. Yeah, hold on. Tell the man we're going to man.
You know what died on there? Prola, my Prola. Prola died.
You know Paula died. So sorry to hear. No problem. He used to be in Maypen. But I'm not from the station, but I used to know him. I used to come by, know everybody.
Drink rum like a fish.
So Mr. Stewart, how did you come by the business card very established in Jamaica? I mean,
what business?
Your hardware
my
store?
hardware?
Yes, sir.
What
It's
they
like it had a sweet spot. It is not foreign. It just not a sweet spot. It's not too small and it's not too big to make you feel out of place. You understand? It's just at a sweet spot. And I don't know, you want how that idea spark and the genesis of hardware. So what's hardware?
Why? There's no one.
The short version, sir. Yeah.
Anyway, as far as the hardware is concerned, I started after leaving high school. I registered into.
Come on, sir. Give me a year, sir. Don't frighten. Tell me the year, sir.
Eh?
Tell me the year, sir. After leaving high school in 19.
I remember what? 1968, 69.
Yes, sir.
Or 1969.
Yeah.
And then I registered into CAS, Cultural and Technology.
Down in Papin right here, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was business course there.
Yeah.
So I used to go to school and I opened the business down there.
So you're commuting from
Maypen.
every day?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sir.
Well, it wasn't 7 days a week. It was 3 days a week.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
what you do in those times for your
business? How we do it?
No, what did you do on your day off? You're working or you're studying?
Open the store. We started the store. We started the business. Very small business.
Okay.
And then I was going to school. And how my van got mashed up in 1969, 1969, how my van crashed was that my brother was taking the store for me while I was at school.
Yeah.
And
What are you doing, man?
he was at the store.
Yeah.
So when I went back home, I take the van, go have a drink or two.
Yeah.
And that's he crashed down the road.
Okay.
4 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. 1969, 1970.
That show off everything for a while.
Well, yes, and I was closed for like a while and out of business and, until the old man decided to let me the money to fix back the van. So we start back. Insurance came.
So this time going to school, you have to start scrape go school, no? Because no money not come in.
Yes.
Okay.
We was able to go to school. So we went on with that until after we recovered from that and continued on. But then I spent all those years fighting to get the business built. From 1969 to 19... I was incorporated.
What was the biggest obstacle for growing the business? Number one, that when you go to bed, you say, "Jeez and peace."
The obstacle to start the business?
To start the business, yes, sir.
No, but, alright. My mother was already in grocery business. So I used to lean on her quite a bit. She was the one who helped me, who laid the foundations, who lent me the money and was able to fund me through the period that I was closed. The vehicle was down and all that stuff. So she was the one who I leaned on. And not only that, but she was able to get credit from a number of companies, including Hardware and Lumber, and at the time Rapid Sheffield. Now it's Rapid True Valley. A merger between Hardware and Lumber and Rapid and Sheffield. That's a merger. So I used to deal with people like those persons used to get credit from them. So was the company they let out the card about where it was and those people used to get a number from them.
Yeah.
And I got a number.
So you doing these movements while your mother making the arrangements over the phone?
No, man. No.
Okay.
No. I was full hardware. My mother was in grocery business.
Okay.
She never was in hardware business.
Okay.
So it turned out that while I was doing that part of the business, I was building there on that side. I also have an aunt in St. Anne, Alexandria, whose husband was in the hardware business too. And he was able to get me the lumber part of the business set up.
Yeah.
Because he was in lumber.
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, Paris hardware. He was You know Paris from Alexandra?
I think so, you know.
Yeah, man.
I remember the name.
At Charlton.
Yeah.
He used to be in the hardware business.
Okay.
Yeah. So he brought me into the lumber people then.
Yeah.
And I was able to, because at that time you had to be a stockist to be able to get the price.
You have to be a what, sir?
Stockist.
Okay.
That's a term them use when they say, boy, if you're not in the business, you can't buy lumber.
Okay, yeah.
So we used to have, so he was the one who was able to get me the price, get me into the to purchase at the stockist price,
Yes, sir.
to compete with people like Starks DeRue, who was in Milton.
So this time, mommy looking on you, following her footsteps, how she feels, sir?
She.
What kind of reaction
My
she
mother was
giving you?
in grocery business.
I know, but you see that you're coming into business and you're going to school and you're taking it serious,
Right.
because yeah,
Taking it
okay.
serious. I will take time, go on and build. So that is how I came up in the business. The company was incorporated in 1973 now, when we formed the company, Stewart's Hardware Limited.
Yeah,
And that company has been here now since 1973,
yes, sir.
operating as a hardware. And we morphed into a home center type operation.
Yes, sir.
Because we went to America and got connected to the
Yes, sir.
Do It Best Cooperative.
Sir, I imagine the the cast days was passion, and now is fulfillment. Two different type of happiness. Which happiness you treasuring more? Now or the fight? Which one?
Oh man, well, I don't know if it's a two types of happiness. It's a struggle, and has been a struggle all these years. But if we're talking about what I feel about life now, at this stage, I mean, who wants to worry about what happened at school? School was rough and difficult and challenging for everybody at some point in time. Now you get into the business, you stop worrying about the problems you have, but you're just thinking forward there, going forward there, working hard. Your pitfalls you get into from time to time, you drop back and come back up again and go forward. Today I'm happy that I did take the chance and the initiative to push it forward.
If there's two people, you'd have to say it was your right hand through your struggle. Other than mommy, we know mommy was an example in the business world. You could go any different. You could go pharmacist, you could go doctor, go anything. But who are two people where your right hand, you could feel trust that person, give them the key?
My life?
No, for the business, yes sir.
For the business?
Yes sir.
Well, I tell you what, I have employees who have spent years with me, and they're still there. Some of them are still there. Ms. McIntosh is one of them who spent years.
Like family now.
Well, yeah, she's still not in this business, right?
Yeah.
She still is working another area of the business outside of the hardware business that provides service. And then now Miss Lewis, who is here now for 20 odd years now, so she's also integral to the business.
Yeah.
So I have some senior people who have worked there for years in the business, have made contributions and who have benefited from being there.
Yes sir.
I have a guy named Wilson Jackson also, who is definitely part of the business. Has been there for years too.
He was just like out there or something like that.
Yeah, man.
So sir, sorry. Sir, the question, sorry, Mr. B. The question I want to ask you, sir, why you keep it at that sweet spot, and what is the definition for that sweet spot you have it at? Because you're not super value, but yet still you're not gutches. You know what I mean? You're at a trusted level, sir. You're at a Jamaican level. People could say Stewart Hardware is a Jamaican hardware.
Well, no, I don't know. We have 5 branches. Well, now 4. I just sold 1 branch.
Yeah.
We had 5 branches up to the end of the day. So not only we were in Maypen, but we were in Mandeville, Old Harbour, Lytteltown, and Lansdale Park. So the fact of the matter is that we're in retail business. If we had taken it to the next level, we would have gone into wholesale business. That would be the next level. We're trying to expand the retail more than concentrating on the wholesale. And probably that's a mistake. Maybe we should have gone into wholesale before, rather than going to retail. Because what you do is that with wholesale, instead of me dealing with a wide variety of items that I do, I could concentrate on lesser number of items right?
Yes,
and have
specialized, yeah.
And specialized, and the others, the smaller hardwares would buy from me those items.
Yeah.
So that is real direction I should. Looking back, in retrospect, maybe that would have been the best way to go, because right now, Tanquil came into business after me. And they are now the leaders in hardware.
Tanquil is the leader now?
They are the leaders in wholesale hardware.
Okay.
They are in fact leaders, no question about that.
Sir, in this world where AI, the technology, you accept it or you're shying away from AI? Which one, sir?
No, man,
Artificial intelligence.
I've embraced it fully now, man.
Okay.
At the moment, it is not playing an integral part in my business at this time. I use it, and most of us are using AI. So, for example, if we have a meeting, and I do not in every single meeting, but in some meetings, I have my sister come in and tape the meeting and put it on ChatGTP.
Yes, sir.
GPT.
Is there anything in your business where you really don't want AI? You're really concerned with AI when it comes to that part of the business? Because if AI touch that part, you don't know how you get all what the reins.
No, I have not gone in depth in this thing.
Okay.
And I wouldn't want to profess any real expertise in here. I mean, I am touching the pure surface of this AI business. There are some aspects of the thing that I use AI for. If I want information about anything, I mean, remember, if I ask my assistant to tape this meeting, it's easier for them to know, using AI to manipulate and present reports.
Yes, sir.
Which I'm using.
Yeah.
They tape the meeting.
Much easier now.
And it is quicker.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, in seconds you get reports.
Yeah.
So that is really where I benefit now from the ChatGPT.
Yeah.
That's why I use it and I benefit from it. And for my own personal use, when I want information.
Yes, sir.
And as a matter of fact, sometimes if I'm asked to make a speech somewhere, I load it in there.
Yeah.
And it helps me to formulate the thing in a smoother flow.
Yeah.
So I've used it for myself. When I go out when I'm going on certain missions, I chair a couple of boards on time, and I use it.
Yeah.
And I use it to assist me with delivering.
Yeah.
So from that standpoint, it's helpful to me.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, sir, the question is, how did you become Jamaica hardware and remain Jamaica hardware? Yeah, because you're not true value, you're not super value, but yet still you're not no corner man. You just send a truck to Stewart and come. Or pick it up on Stewart and come. You're right there, and I think you. I don't know if you even recognize it. You're at a sweet Jamaican spot.
Well,
you trust it.
I think I have a better understanding what you mean a sweet Jamaican spot.
Yeah.
Listen, you have to understand that I've been in business now. I was incorporated in 1973. It was over 50 years actually.
Yeah.
More than 52 years. So, yes. So, from the time I'm in business, 50 odd years, but the name Stewart Hardware would at least have been out there, particularly in the areas that the business are located.
Yeah.
Because people know, and you have to bear in mind that we maintain certain standards.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have any issues with people. We have been straightforward, upfront people. We don't have a big problem with government. We don't have a problem with the hardware that we deal with. We don't have a problem when people come buy them things and don't get it.
Yeah.
We provide as good a service or even better than many.
Yeah.
Right? So we are a household name now from that standpoint.
Yeah.
So just by virtue of that, we used to advertise too.
Yeah.
We don't advertise as much as we now do.
Yeah.
As we used to do rather.
Yeah.
No. But the fact is that we have maintained.
But sometimes it's a word of mouth, sir. Because I tell you, say you trust it, because all the bigger heads advertise. Sometimes you don't want to go to them store. You just want to make a quick move and come back. Back.
As I said,
send a truck to Stewart and come back. You know?
50 years in the business, 50 odd years in the business. So people must hear and know about you.
Yeah.
And never hear say, boy, you have anything negative about that you're unreasonable or unfair We try to give the best prices possible.
Yes, sir.
We try to maintain the business a certain way.
Yeah.
We're not up and down, and this month we're alright and next month we're not alright. We just keep an even keel all these years and steadily build the business. Old Harbour and Old Harbour, and that has helped us from the eastern side of the country.
Yes, sir.
Coming towards Stone side.
Yes, sir.
And we're in Mandeville, that comes from the western side, from that direction. And we're heading to Montego Bay because we had bought a place down there with a plan to extend the Stewart family down to Montego Bay.
Sir, in terms of security concerns, like Jamaica is paradise this morning and hell this afternoon. You know what I mean? Jamaica, the violence and aggression can take off when it feel like and a wave just run through different communities. How has this affected your business, sir?
There is one, man. We are Jamaicans, we were on a road, right?
Yeah.
And I've been in business all these years. I was in business back in the 70s when Michael Manley and Siaga fight for this country. I mean, we have been through that. We've learned from all that activity out there. We don't associate with politics. We're not in the business because I'm a JP or a PNP. We serve the community in which we find ourselves, right? We don't have a certain type of people coming to our place. In other words, we don't have the crowd that will come fight and bad man, and we don't have that kind of thing. We try to maintain a certain level of decency that people recognize and people gravitate to. Yes, and you see my business place in Maypen is a flagship store. Inside there we brought self-service in the hardware trade, like supermarket.
That's trust, isn't it, sir?
Eh?
That's trust.
Yes.
Yes,
So we like a supermarket, you come in here and pick up your goods, and you go to the counter and you check out.
So instead of you turn it into a grill off place and making order, you open it up more. Wow.
And people go.
That's what I'm telling you, the Jamaican store, sir. But first we do that. Yes, sir.
Pick up the things.
Yeah.
And you come to the counter and you check out your goods. So our main method of handling that is to train the people who work with us to teach the customers how to shop. Because many times they don't know what they want.
Very innovative.
They go to the customers and they help the customers to choose the things they want. And they say this is this quality and that quality, or this will do that and they'll do that. And they learn from that. As a matter of fact, we have had many training courses for women mainly over the years to show them how to do them things themselves, do it yourselves. This to teach them how to paint, show them how to run the tape before they paint, so when they strip out the line straight same way. You're making the like, for example.
Yes, sir. The base, the paint.
The base, right?
Why didn't Trish?
I said over the outlets as well.
Yeah.
Correct. So you teach them how to paint. You teach them what type of paint is best for what type of purpose. If you don't
workers.
The
workers?
No, man. We teach customers.
Oh, customers. Okay.
Workers.
Oh, yeah.
So we have run a training course. We put a little computer and a little class with 4 or 5 or 10 chairs, and people come in and them learn. And plumbing now. We get the plumbing tips.
Yeah.
And we get the painting tips.
Yeah.
And we get these little things that women. We're branded as a woman store.
Wow.
Because we used to teach the women. Nobody would demand them because the man problems with the man they can't get the man for help. So it's a woman who we used to teach who go home and do it themselves.
Yeah.
So then go and them paint them little room, right?
Yes, sir.
And they show them how to stick on this and stick on that, and they show them how to drill a little hole and put a bowl through it. And these are things that we used to, not in recent times, but when we started the do-it-yourself thing, we were teaching a lot of, that's how those tapes are now. Teach a lot of little masonry work, how to mix a little mortar on the ground and stop a hole and fix up your floor outside your garage.
So in the fabric of the community.
Yes. People come in and lots of women, the teachers them. And the nurses are the people who, the young professionals.
So sir, when you were starting this program, did the other business friends say, Stewart, what kind of foolishness is that? Leave the people. Did they try to talk you out?
we never hear anymore them, man.
You
We
know
were
what
ahead
I
of
mean?
them.
Okay.
We're ahead of them.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we're the only store in Maple, even today.
Yeah.
We're the only ones who open the store and doing self-serve.
Yeah.
So people used to come
So
to
in
our
the
store.
self-serve, so I'm on good to say, them are gonna be blind now. I'm sorry for you.
Well,
People tell you that, sir.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it happened too. They robbed me too, but at the same time, I mean, you benefit from this one way or the other.
Yeah.
Fact of the matter, we increase security, we put in cameras, we have floor security, we have all kinds of things happening there.
Yeah.
But when them link up, all 3 or 4 of them, when the security link up with the check-off man and all something, you get licked.
Yeah.
Until you find out and you lock them up and you go again.
Yeah.
But I want to tell Mr. Burgess about somebody judge them up if you play something when doing it. Well, the fact of the matter is that, I mean, so many times you have to go to court with them. But it's not only my store, other stores too. If we go to court and put other things there.
Yeah.
I mean, people, thief and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
in court. But the fact of the matter is that we were selling a brand. We were using a brand. We brand Stewart's Hardware as a store that you can come in and you can do shopping, you can learn about hardware, you can learn about the items you get. You can learn put on the gutter and by your roof outside and so.
Yeah.
But you get a man to lift him and put it up there, you show him a photo because you see it displayed in the store down there. That's the kind of thing we do.
Yeah.
And we have a wide variety of things. We carry wide, we have maybe about 80,000 stock keeping units, 80 to 100,000 stock keeping units. So because we have such a wide range of things, I mean, we become the family store.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can
sir.
get a little bolt and a little nut to tighten up this and people come here and try to improvise. You know, I learned from...
Yes, sir. Continue. Sorry, I'm sorry, sir.
I learned from Home Depot.
Yeah.
You see, when I go to Home Depot in the
States, yes, sir.
you know how much hours I used to spend inside it.
Studying. Studying, yeah.
Trying to...
We state.
No, further.
Yeah.
Because when I go, I see so many good things that I want to fix my own house. I buy something and carry come here and never use it. Because I never have the time to fix it. It's something I throw them out after a while. A lot of people do the same thing and complain to me. They complain to me, say, boy, they don't like come to the store because they can't come out there and buy things. Because there's so many things they want. They want to fix this and fix that and they want to buy for themselves and they end up throwing it out.
It's a peculiar business, sir, because whatever they get from your store, they need a specialized person for fix it in them home. So when you provide the classes for it, you feel a gap there. And because those tradesmen are generally known to overcharge people and lick them and
we were offering something different. We were offering an opportunity to people do it yourself. That's why we call it do it yourself store,
Yeah.
DIY.
Yeah.
That's why do it yourself.
Some females, them stay on the TV and watch that for hours.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
That's right.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's even long before YouTube coming.
Yeah.
Long time before YouTube. We're showing we're a DIY store. Do it yourself store.
So I don't mean to get out of order, but that is also so it's a pornographic category. Do it yourself. Like some women, some women are turned on by that, for real. So you're the woman's store who understands, sir.
Well, you know, it brought me too. So what can I say?
Yeah. Alright, sir, so we see Trish for the first time. Trish said she the management. 50 years from now. 50 years from now, sir. Sir, 50 years from now, you successfully leave a baton in the hands of your descendants, sir. And you peep through the sky one day. Where you want to see them? Where you want to see them living, sir? Trisha and everybody, all the younger ones. Yeah. Where you want them keep up?
My friend laugh after me, you know. My friend laugh after me, you know. What's man? It's alright, man. We walk up there, don't worry yourself. I now have a choice and go the other way. I go one way. Yeah. Anyway, that was a joke.
What was it? What is the
What I want to leave as my legacy.
Are the theme you want your family continue on with, sir? Because we know humility could be one, but what if I hear more?
Well, let me say this. You see, I have 3 girls, and none of the 3 girls are with me. All of them are overseas. Yes, that's fine. That's cool. all of the three girls are overseas in different business. Eh?
You know desire, manifest desire to come home.
No. She's not. She's a different field. She's in a different field. So, and she's not. Trisha is not expressing any interest in what's going on right now. And listen, let me tell you something. You said this stage now, it would not be easy to come into a business of this sort at this stage. If they had grown up inside here and had been here for all these years and come through the ropes and understand it, then it would have been different.
Yeah.
It would be easier for them to make that transition.
That's so true.
But it's not easy now at this age. Trisha, you can tell me age, I don't want to tell you.
Because I'm 52.
You?
Right?
You?
Yeah.
You?
I'm going to be 52.
For real?
So you see, the fact of the matter is that at this stage, no. She is at this stage where she now needs to consolidate her position in what she's doing and just move through to her retirement.
Yeah.
So a few years from now.
What field are you in, Teresa?
I work with investment advisors. Investments.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, sir.
So and my other daughter is one of them is in flight. She's a flight stewardess, and the other one, another one is machine chemical something.
Yes, sir.
Something. So the point I'm making it now is that I wouldn't expect them at this point in time to.
Yeah.
My plan now hereafter is to make a transition from the business to something else. So maybe liquidate, monetize.
Yeah.
And go in a different direction. Maybe that time I can go join Trisha and we set up an investment store.
Yeah.
So maybe that can
Who knows? Anything can. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is the plan, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, moving right around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sir. This community will service the diaspora in Jamaican diaspora in the States, UK, Canada, some islands and some other Latin countries, sir. What happens is that they live here and we are their thread for activities in the community. Now, you didn't come from the community, but we also have one called Hang on the Judge and another podcast we call Hang on the Judge where we take photographs of people, the judge. I want the information from the judge, historical information. So, for people overseas, including your 3 daughters, what's the word you want to leave for those people living abroad under the Trump administration and whatever? All these things happening. What you want to say to them? Run to Jamaica, man, run to Jamaica.
No, the most I can say is that, look, I mean, America has turned a different corner right now. America is on a different trajectory. As far as I'm concerned.
2025. Yes, sir.
Trajectory.
Yes, sir.
People now must analyze their individual situations right now and take a decision early.
Yeah.
Take a decision
early.
Whether they're going to stay in the country or they're going to retire and move to another country.
Yeah.
Because things, it seems to me, from where I sit, from
on a trajectory, yes, sir.
It is going to get worse.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I heard up to yesterday, 16 million people will be taken off the social welfare thing.
Yeah.
16
Medicaid
million people.
Yeah.
Right. No, that will affect a lot of people, especially poor people, especially people who don't have a strong base.
I live in a nursing home.
You don't have a strong base and you have to go to a nursing home. You don't have a family to take care of your family, your kids and all that working, and them have to work from the living, pay for them house and pay for them car, those verses. The more the time come spend time with you, they must now assess them situation. Don't behave as if this is how things used to happen. It used to happen a different way from where we are today. Make an assessment of your situation now and take a decision now.
Yes, sir.
The time is now.
Yes, sir.
Don't waste time.
Yeah.
That is my view. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can't speak for the future. We don't have no authority on what the future bring. Just that based on where we are, what you see happening, and what you hear in the news, and you see the changes. You can see the changes. Right now, they don't want, in America, they don't want black people. Or they don't want the immigrant over there. They want around everybody who's an immigrant from there. and them moving at that. Them make up new detention center there so. Them have some down Africa. Them have some down El Salvador. Them have some all place.
Some down in Africa.
Find your yard.
Yeah. Find your yard. Guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Make that one resonate. Make that one resonate in your head. Mr. Stewart of Stewart Hardware said, find your yard. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, ZV, Jamaican version of Robert Frost. Go to Amazon.com and you see all his books. Big time writers, influential, uplifting, every which way. Amazon.com, Xavier Murchison. Zin, every time. Ganja.
Bless up.
Yeah. Uptown, downtown, Glasstown, what am I trying to hold them? They're done in a king of boom, boom, skelly, the kid don't go so.
Oh.